Avoid putting your hands near tools like bandsaws and circular saws, advises the seller of these grippers. They securely hold workpieces without scratching, thanks to a spring-loaded heel and a textured insert made of TPE polymer, also used in car window seals and razor handles. One model is about 8 inches long, weighs 450 grams, and costs $11. The combination of a yellow body and brown handle helps you quickly locate the grippers on the store shelf or in the toolbox. One gallon of maple syrup requires about 20 gallons of sap. Considering that Canada alone once produced almost 13 million gallons of the sweet additive to a variety of goodies in 1 year, this tool is more relevant than ever. It helps to adjust the systems of the tubes through which the juice flows, namely to cut them, install connectors, spouts, and end rings. The tool is made in the USA and sells for $190. I wonder how quickly it pays for itself. An innovative workhorse created by a pipeline contractor. Moving pipes and jointing pipes is now much easier. It is essentially a hybrid of a garden wheelbarrow and a jack. Pipes are placed in hook-like grippers and aligned between 20 and 38 inches. With a weight of 66 pounds, the design can move up to 300 pounds. So even one person with a couple of such helpers will work faster and will spend less effort because the grippers are supplemented with rollers. The price per piece is $768. The developers of this multi-tool also approached the matter with fancy, but the price tag is not modest, $864. Wallets, of course, will lose weight, but work with wood, metal, drywall, tile, PVC, and other materials will be much more comfortable. If only because you can assemble your own arsenal of plunged blades and sanding discs, and the brushless motor gives up to 20,000 revolutions per minute. Cutting PVC pipes, installing doors, repairs, and jobs like tile removal. Easy. The recommended battery offers a capacity of 4A and works at temperatures from -17 to +60 degrees Fahrenheit. True, so far the novelty is available only on pre-order. And here they show how much easier the work of electricians has become today. The presented tool, compatible with cables with internal diameters from 0.7 to 2 inches, allows you to work with cable channels, junction boxes, sockets, and pipes with diameters from 0.2 to 7.9 inches. Bends, damage, and deformations in the path are not a problem. Provision is made for pre-blowing the cable route with air and checking with a special cable. And between objects, tools and accessories travel in a suitcase that easily fits in the trunk of the car. The price of the question is $1,700. Hello for the Mario brothers. They would surely appreciate this pipe tool. It helps with deburring and chamfering, for example, before welding or threading. There are models for handiwork and under the power drive, coverage on pipes from 0.2 to 4 inches. The material of the cone is alloy steel. Even the heaviest model weighs about 14.33 pounds and is comfortable when working alone. Thanks to the ratchet mechanism, the process will be even easier. The price tag passes over $300. The fastest marking system on the market continues to be released, 500 yards in 50 minutes. This is 40% faster than the nearest competitors, and the price tag is 30% lower, according to the creators, $250. Spray width is adjustable from 2 to 5 inches. Using the recommended paint, an individual car can be sprayed in as little as an hour, and a dense stream can be sprayed in a day. One 750 milliliter can of paint is enough for 90 yards. Plus, there is a tape-only mode. It will come in handy before repairs or marking warehouse routes. It's a classic staircase. The surface is uneven, and you have to put whatever you can under one of the legs. According to WHO estimates, every year there are more than 37 million falls in the world that require medical attention. Is it worth the risk if such a thing is already invented and sold? Plus, it's several options in one package. Adjustable platform, step, and mini instrument table. The maximum load is 500 pounds. Rubber and polypropylene inserts protect against slipping. The price tag is $125. It turns out that hammer fist is not only a punch from MMA, but also a hammer like this. It's a lot more interesting than a regular hammer. Can your hammer also work as an angle, ruler, nailer, bottle opener, and hex screwdriver? And the novelty copes with the main task perfectly. 3 striking plates and a rubber insert on the handle will suit both pros and amateurs. Besides, the hammer weighs 14 ounces, and thanks to its unusual shape, fits even in the glove compartment. The price for all these joys is a modest $20. The roof of a private home is a whole world with its own dusts, from guttering and chimneys to sprinklers and garlands. So you have to climb up there regularly, and it's not the safest story. Easy to move even on the roof with a slope of 45 degrees will allow this ladder inspired by mountain goats. The design is extremely simple, sections of 120 or 180 inches plus a hook attachment. However, it can withstand up to 350 pounds of load and is surprisingly light, in one of the variants at just over 15 pounds. In disassembled form, the ladder is stored in a bag and easily fits in the trunk, and the price tag deluxe set for 23.6 feet is $670. The average farm size in the US last year was approximately 180 acres. There's a reason why there's always news of new farming innovations from local companies. For example, a tool like this will help delineate the land. It is sold under the slogan, "The best friend of fence builders." However, it is quite relevant not only for crimping but also as a pruner, because it combines an electric drive and a universal claw. The tool is compatible with crimping sleeves from 0.1 to 0.2 inches and is light enough to work with one hand. This tool bears little resemblance to a toothbrush, but it also does a great job in hard-to-reach places. It is a cordless belt sander that is also suitable for satinizing, that is giving a certain roughness to metal surfaces. The belt speed adjustment is infinitely variable from 656 to 2297 feet per minute. Tilt angle up to 60 degrees. The tool is friendly with vacuum cleaners and together with the battery for 2.6 ampere-hour weighs 31 ounces. Recharging will take about an hour. The grinder, battery, and charging kits are priced at $275. Have you ever noticed that railroad tracks have holes in them? This system combines speed and compactness to make them. The drilling process takes between 12 and 60 seconds. One battery is enough for 28 holes with a diameter of 0.9 inches. The weight of the system with the battery is 36 pounds. That is, it can be carried alone. Operating temperature corridor from minus 0.4 degrees to plus 122 degrees Fahrenheit. Bonus promises low vibration, 2 speeds, LED lighting, and easy setup. There is a helper for tilers too. It can be hard for them too, literally. Because just 2 foot by 3.2 foot porcelain tile can weigh up to 44 pounds, depending on its thickness, and even the shapes are sometimes specific. Even 2 people can be difficult. Here is a carrier with 8 suction cups and 440 pounds of load. A real salvation, allowing you to work quickly and yet accurately. The special rubber will not leave any marks on the tiles. You can release or add pressure at any time. And if carrying requires extra attention, there are double handles and 4 people are included in the work at once. The price is in the neighborhood of $2,000. Last winter, there was a sharp rise in firewood prices in some countries. In Bulgaria, a cubic meter was sold for $160. The topic was even covered in the press, and one of the newspapers wrote about an unusual initiative of Polish officials. They wanted to issue smoke masks to the population, saying that even garbage would have to be burned for heating. Against such a background, wood choppers, whether automatic or manual, are selling well. Here, this cast iron beauty is asking $120. The seller gives a guarantee of 2 years, but promises that, due to the material of manufacture and simplicity of the mechanism, the tool will last a lifetime. The maximum length of a log is 13 inches and the wood splitter weighs 9 pounds.